So, you might be wondering, where is my game? I mean, I already have the Steam page running with all the screenshots and the video. It should be ready, right? Plus, if you look at my YouTube channel, my Steam page has been up for over a year now. It's not that it matters, but maybe you wonder, am I still developing the game? Have I quit? Alright, enough suspense. Have I gave up working on my game Volunteers? Well, the answer is...
Oh, hell no!
I'm definitely still working on it. Here's the thing though, if you've been following my channel for a while now, you know that for my game I created a Terran editor for Godot. This was something I needed for my project, so I created it and obviously I released it on the internet so everyone can use it. And well, it got somewhat popular, I guess. Oh wow, I'm pretty happy about it, not gonna lie. The first idea was to release it as is, so people use it if they want, but obviously knowing me, I could not resist to implement all the feature requests. Well, I think we can say that I was quite busy the whole year. I was developing new features for Terrabrush and it was a lot of fun, to be honest. That being said, while working on Terrabrush, I could not work on Volunteers as well. Plus, game dev is not my main job, I do it when I can. Anyways, I'm not here to complain, I've done some stuff. I was kinda getting sick to see always the same menu in my game and I didn't like it at all. It was missing a little bit of ambience, I think. I tried some stuff, for example adding a new sky. I know it doesn't look like this, but this is a sci-fi game. It's better, I think, but I don't like the terrain. Alright, I'm starting to like this one with the new trees and the new grass. It's definitely getting somewhere. Now, this is my final iteration of the menu. It's not perfect, but I like it way more than the one I had before. The big change as well is that I started to work on the UI of the game, so everything is much more cohesive. I also finally did a setting menu for my game that let you play with the display settings, the audio settings and everything. I also wanted to include a way for you to change your keybinds, so I did it. This was in my to-do list for such a long time and now it's done, so I'm really happy. Not gonna lie, I wanted to work on the UI for such a long time, but I was afraid of it because in my opinion, UI is really complicated. You need to get it right and it's not a trivial task. We can say that it's done now. The next thing I did is, right now there is a shooting range that lets you play with all the weapons and everything. That is fine, but I got sick of seeing always this map that I didn't really like, so I guess...
Get back to work!
Hey, but guess what? We have a Terran editor that I've been working on. I think we should try it. For this part, I used Terrabrush. It would be strange otherwise, right? The previous map was fine, but I think it's more interesting to keep it simple here. That's why I decided to go with only two different textures here. The one for the grass and the one for the dirt. It's really fun to play with the tools you've been developing for such a long time and now you got to use it in your own project and it just works. This is really satisfying. I think we can say that we have the overall shape of the shooting range now. Let's add some grass and some trees. In my opinion, having some trees and some grass always helps to sell the illusion of a cool terrain. So yeah, it almost feels like we're painting.
And we're gonna put a happy little bush right down over here in the corner there.
That's cool. The last thing I wasn't really happy about was the gun models. The thing is, they look really cool, but they are too realistic for what I'm going for. These were models I found online and they didn't really fit the sci-fi theme. The thing is, I hate modeling. I'm not really an artist, so that was really hard for me, but I decided to redo all of the models for my guns. The idea was maybe they won't be as beautiful as these, but at least they will fit the theme and they will be homemade. Well, here they are. I have all of the weapons available. And as you can see here, I also included a different color for different kind of weapon, so this way you're gonna know what you're gonna pick up from far distance. It's gonna be easier for you to select what you want. They're not perfect, but they fit the aesthetic I was going for. What I also wanted is to make sure that each gun is not a model that exists in real life, but instead a model that exists only in the universe of Volunteers. It's like the third time that I change the weapons in my game. I wasn't satisfied. Anyways, I hope this one is a good one. Plus, they're really fun to use. Alright folks, that's all I had to show for this devlog. I hope you enjoyed it and we're gonna see each other on the next one.